Hi, everyone. I am so excited because today we're having a special holiday celebration here at the Cooking with Karla program. And we have two of our interns. This is Genesis. And we also have Ricardo, so stay tuned for him. We're going to be making two traditional salad recipes that we serve in the holidays. So I'm so excited, and we're gonna get started. So the first thing that we're gonna do is that we prep a few of the things, but we're gonna prep a few items just to show you how we do them, and then we're gonna show you each ingredient and mix it together so that you can make it at home. Okay.
Hi everyone, as Karla mentioned, today we're gonna prepare a vegan elbow macaroni salad. We usually prepare it in Puerto Rico. It's very common during the holidays. So I'm gonna make it vegan because I'm vegan and my family is not vegan. However, we usually incorporate vegan plates and non-vegan dishes during the holidays so everyone can enjoy them. And first of all, the ingredients we have are the pasta that is already cooked, as you can see. And we have also red bell peppers. Usually we use roasted, but we can also do fresh red bell peppers. The olives that we are going to cut them. Also the onion, red onion, and the mayonnaise. And lastly, we have the green chives that we are going to cut, and then we're going to mix everything together and add them to the bowl.
I have a question for you. Can you use green onion instead of chives?
Yeah, we can use green onions as well.
Okay, great. And you can add other things to their salad.
Yeah, you can add tomatoes if you want, or even other vegetables you would like. So yeah, the vegetables you have at hand, you can usually combine them and add them to make your unique version. So yes.
My grandma usually makes it with boiled egg. And I know, and she chops it up and she adds it in, and it's just so delicious. It adds another layer of flavor. And my uncle, this I don't like, but my uncle, he adds peeled. He does this to the potato salad as well. He adds peeled apple. Have you heard about that?
Yeah, I have heard.
I don't like it, but it's something that is possible. So we're gonna move the camera to show you how we prep the ingredients and we put it together, okay? Before we do anything in the kitchen, make sure you wash your hands very well and dry them. Um, and if you're taking care of someone who has his immune system is compromised, it's always good to use gloves. So we're gonna go ahead and chop the chives. So how many chives do we have there?
Actually, we have a few. Usually I use bigger chives. So it would be like 4 strings.
Yeah.
But you can use as much as you want, based
Yes.
on the flavor and taste you would like to have.
Yeah. That's good. Perfect. You can mince them too for them to look smaller or bigger, however you want it. Great. So we're gonna use them like that, or you want them smaller?
We can cut them a little bit more, I would say.
All right. So let's mince them. I'll help
Okay.
you with that.
Thank you.
So important when you're mincing to put the fingers on top of the. This is the spine of the knife. That's important for safety, and then you can go super fast, like a pro. We're gonna add that. To our salad. And what else we have?
Yeah,
Bell pepper.
we also have the bell peppers, as you can see. and we can leave them as at this size. So if you want, you can also cut them smaller, but usually this would be okay. So now I'm gonna add that to the salad.
Great. And we have the olives. And the olives, do you want them minced?
Yeah, we can do them minced or just cut a little smaller.
Okay, great. So let's just chop them. You can just mince them like I just did the green onion. Okay. That's good. And I think if like with olives, not everyone loves olives.
I would say that usually people don't like the strong taste. Not everyone likes it. So if you want a taste not that strong, you can use black olives, and the taste kind of slows a little bit. But yeah, if you don't like olives, you can just avoid them and not use it for
you can skip the olives, or you can say to everyone that it has olives so that it's not a surprise when they eat the salad. And you can, I feel like for this you can use any type of olive. We're using a mixture of black and green olives. I think that's good. Just chop them up a little bit. Perfect. Just add it to the bowl. And now we have the onion. These, we're using half of the onion for the other recipe. So I'm using half of this one. You got it?
Yes.
Okay, great. So I just cut it in half, cutting the top off and the root off. And it still has the peel, so I'm gonna take it off. And it has a little bit of this is an older onion, nothing wrong with that. But I'm gonna take this part off. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut it all the way through like this horizontally. I'm gonna do a few without putting a lot of pressure and not going all the way to the back. So you see that it has like a little handle here. I don't know if you can see. There you go. And now I'm just gonna do some strip. And you know, you can make it, if you really like onion, right, Genesis? You can add a lot of onion. If you don't like it, you can add a little bit of onion.
Yeah, definitely.
There's some people in your family that if they see onion, they get gross, they don't like it, you can mince it tiny, right?
Yes.
I think that's good. Do you want them a little smaller?
No, I think that's okay.
Perfect. Let's dump them into the bowl. And about how many tablespoons of mayonnaise we're gonna use?
Actually, we're gonna use half cup mayonnaise.
Okay, great. I think here we have a little bit more than that. We'll play it by ear. Oh, and another thing that we can do for it to have more fiber, what can we use? Whole wheat pasta?
Oh yeah. We can use whole wheat pasta.
That was the trick question.
Yeah, because we have fiber from the vegetables, but usually even we can have more fiber as well if we use whole wheat pasta. However, usually in Puerto Rico, we enjoy it like this, and not everyone likes whole wheat pasta. So
For sure.
For sure, you can try simply adding more vegetables, and then you can have more fiber and a really great salad for Christmas or over the holidays.
Yeah, let's mix it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna mix it slowly.
I'm so hungry. I'm always hungry when I do these things.
I'm definitely hungry as well now that I am mixing everything.
But I'm glad you guys are here because I get to taste it with you guys and not by myself and Lolita, my dog. Not at home. That looks pretty. I love it. And then you could add a little bit of cilantro or maybe more green onion on top. Great. This is a great recipe for someone who, for example, is a cancer patient and they have a lot of nausea. Cold recipes are great because the aromas are not as strong and it will help the patient have, some not ruin their appetite with the different smells of the food. So this is a great one and you can make it even more, give more calories or more nutrition and more protein by adding that egg that I mentioned in the beginning, and maybe adding a little bit more of mayonnaise or a little drizzle of olive oil. Because there's a lot of cancer patients that really need to increase their food intake and their energy, their calories. So this is a really good one and it's really well tolerated. So I hope you like it. So thank you, Genesis, for sharing this wonderful recipe.
Yes, of course. I really enjoy making it, especially with you.
Thank you so much. You're always welcome here, and stay tuned because the interns will stay here and they will answer any questions you have. And we're gonna go and do our next recipe.
All right, so let's get started. What we're going to be making today is ensalada de nopal.
Mhm.
And for me specifically, during the holidays, since
Yeah.
my parents and my family comes from Mexico,
Yeah.
a side dish that we love to have
Yeah.
during the holidays is cactus salad, ensalada de nopales. So once I see this being made at the kitchen or being placed at the dinner table, I know that the holidays are here. So it's a very good warm welcome to that season.
Christmas here.
Exactly, yeah. So for ensalada de nopal, we have the cactus and nopal, which is right here. We have two of those.
We'll do a close up so you guys can see it.
And then we also have olive oil. We have fresh limes that we're going to use the juice for. We also have cilantro, tomato, a little bit of onion, feta cheese, and avocado, which are going to be put last as toppings.
Yeah. And something that, because of convenience, we got the nopal in a jar. And it's already cooked and ready to go for the salad. But I'll talk a little bit more about the nopal when I do the close-up. So I'm gonna move the camera. Well, I'm not gonna move it. You guys are. Aileen, can you see? Let me know.
Yeah, we're getting there. It still needs to go down a bit more. Yeah, if we can get it face down a little more. And it's just a little crooked, so if we could straighten it, that looks so much better. If we could touch it down just a hair more, if it'll go, perfect. And then, sorry, just straighten it ever so slightly. It's still a little off center. Much better.
A little bit, yeah. A little.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you, Rick.
Is that a bit better?
Easier.
It actually was a little better the other way. You
Other way, okay.
put it off center just slightly.
Like that?
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks a lot more head on. That looks great.
All right, great. So we have the nopal. This is the fresh one. And right, Ricardo, it has little spikes.
Exactly. So that's what I wanted to mention. Nopal comes from the cactus plant. So what do cactus have? They have that spiky little needles on them.
Yeah.
So what we like to do is, if you can't find them like this, obviously wash them, use gloves, and then try to peel them off with a knife.
Or a peeler, right?
Or a peeler, yeah. Exactly.
And to cook this, I was, when I worked with it, there were two ways, and you correct me because you know more nopal than I do. There's two ways of doing this. You can boil it or you can put it in a pan, in a skillet, and cook it with the cover on for like about 20 minutes. but it's just to take that, it's like slimy because cactuses tend to be slimy. It's like aloe vera.
Exactly, yeah.
It's like that. So it's important to cook that off so that we don't have that in the salad and the texture is much better.
Mhm.
So I wanted to cut it so that they can see if someone never seen it before. Usually to use it, we were gonna cut it in chunks, right?
Yes, in little squares.
In little squares. So this is the inside of it. Smells fresh. So, it's just the way I usually cut the peppers.
Yep, that's perfect.
And then we cook it like this, in boiling water. For how long would you say it's good to cook them?
So typically, like you mentioned, I like to cook it in a pan, a saute pan, with a bit of water, and then some salt to your liking, to your
Yeah.
taste. And cooking wise, you want to spend anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes with the lid on,
Yeah,
so they can cook fully, and then use it for the salad.
yeah. But for convenience, ta-da!
Little TV magic. It's
TV
ready. It's already
magic.
prepped.
And we got this. I'm not gonna show the label, but we got this in a market, a specific market for with food from Mexico. So this is authentic.
Yes, definitely. So what we want to do now is get started with the salad, and what we're gonna do is throw in the cooked nopales that we have. It's a little tough in here, but
Okay.
we'll work with it. All right.
Perfect.
So now, as you can see, this one actually came with a chili pepper, and that's another optional ingredient that you can add at the end. I grew up with spice. I love spice. So an option that you can bring into the salad is jalapeno, and that you can chop it up again, delicious, yeah, and top it off on the salad at the end.
You could leave it there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, leave it.
Okay. So now we're gonna throw in the tomatoes,
Nice.
the onions.
How much tomato?
So this tomato, I usually aim for like a medium tomato, but you can use as much as you want. Again, if you really enjoy tomatoes, have a full large tomato in there. Also, depending on the size and the servings that you want to do. This salad specifically is for 4 servings, so a medium tomato is perfect.
Great.
And then we're gonna
And then for onion, it's about half an onion.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
So about half an onion, and then
Medium one.
a medium half onion.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we have cilantro.
However much you want, right?
Yeah, as much cilantro as you want. We're gonna leave a little bit so that we can garnish it at the end.
Great. Good idea.
And then I like to add olive oil to the salad, which we can do now, and then just mix up afterwards. The olive oil, you're gonna use about 2 tablespoons or so.
Good.
And then this is what my mom always tells me. Don't be afraid of hurting the food. Just mix thoroughly.
Mix it all in.
Yeah, just go at it.
The lemon?
Yeah, we're gonna go with the lemon right after we finish
Gotcha.
mixing. Yeah.
Is there a specific reason why you mix before adding the lemon or no?
Not really, just preference wise. I like to do it at the end so that I get a bit more taste of the lemon.
Gotcha.
But you can do it before you start mixing as well.
Okay.
One thing I do want to note about the lemon specifically is that Karla mentioned that the nopal has a very slimy consistency, right?
Yeah.
So the lemon, the citrus of the lemon actually helps with that, and it kind of masks a little bit of that sliminess. So you can go ahead and grab some lime and fresh lime juice, just squeeze it into the salad. I like to do, yeah, I'm starving right now. What I like to do is use 2 limes. For time's sake, we're just gonna do 1.
Wait, I'll do it at the end.
Yeah.
When I eat it all by myself. I'm kidding.
And then again, you're gonna mix thoroughly and try to get everything covered.
And is this a good idea to eat it? Like, is this a good salad to eat it the next day? Or is better to eat it fresh?
It's better to eat it fresh because you don't want it to ferment too much.
Oh,
Because
gotcha.
again, that affects the consistency, and we're already
Okay.
trying to work with the sliminess.
Yeah,
But you know, just in general, I feel like everything tastes better fresh.
yeah, for sure.
So,
That looks so good. And then we have some toppings, right? We have
yes.
so you said that you prefer queso fresco, but you can substitute for feta cheese.
Yeah, so queso fresco is comes from Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I grew up adding to the salad. But again, we can substitute it with feta cheese. So
Okay.
we have some feta cheese right here. And again, this is to your liking. So you
I
can
think
just
we have there about half a cup or so.
okay. So this
Yeah.
is half a cup.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and just sprinkle it on top.
Looks yummy. And then we have some avocado that I have a trick for the avocado because a lot of people, I'm gonna move this for a little bit really quick. A lot of people, and I hope I hope I get it and it comes out because sometimes it doesn't. But a lot of people, what they do is that they take the knife and they do this and they take it out. And you can do that, but I'm very clumsy and I want my hands to be with me till the day I die. So what I do is to just press it and bring the pit out. That way it's safer and my hands are with me. So and so we're gonna just add the avocado, we're gonna scoop it out. And maybe we can use just half, right?
Yeah, half is perfectly fine. And then later on, if you want more, just add a bit.
This avocado is perfect. I was very lucky today.
You're definitely the expert. I probably would have picked one that was bad.
All right, there you go. I'm gonna add it to the salad.
So yeah, you're gonna use it kind of like a garnish. I'm just gonna lay it on top. Again, we used half. So if you want some more avocado and you're an avocado lover like me,
I
just
love it.
use a whole avocado and just sprinkle it on top.
So nice. And then move it. Looks so pretty.
It does, yeah. It looks really colorful. And that's, I think, one of the main things you're gonna try to focus on when eating a salad. You want to make it as colorful and as vibrant as possible by mixing all those vegetables in there to
So
give it
good.
more color.
Yay. Well, this was so much fun to have you guys here. Thank you so much for sharing your recipes and a little bit of your culture with me and with everyone here at Cooking with Karla. And we have both salads which look amazing. They both look amazing, and they are great for anyone because you can modify it to your liking, and they're super easy. Especially if you get the nopal in a jar.
Definitely, yeah.
But I'm excited to try it because I actually never tried it, like I mentioned. But I'm super happy. Thank you so much for being here, and happy holidays! Happy holidays!
Happy holidays!
Happy holidays.
Bye.